What's the number one challenge for businesses today?
Workforce development, attracting, recruiting, and retaining people.
And that's why we created this podcast, designed for the frustrated CEO, the under-resourced recruiter, or the overworked manager, to give you the tools to tackle those WTF moments.
It's time to open another workforce therapy file.
Hey, it's Jason Heflin. We're here at the Kentucky SHRM Conference 2024, Workforce Therapy Files, recording some mini podcasts. We have Kirsten Homer
Yes.
with the city of Bowling Green, Kentucky, right?
Correct, yes.
Awesome. So tell me what you do for the city of Bowling Green.
I am the benefits coordinator for the city of Bowling Green, which means I do everything that's not recruitment and discipline, basically.
Okay.
So insurance, retirement. I'm there when you have a baby. I'm there when you get married. I'm there when someone dies. So all the major life events is what I get to be there for, and I get to serve those who serve my community.
Oh, that's awesome. So police, fire.
Our public works individuals, our parks and recreation department. We have 10 different departments with 530 full-time employees, serving a community of 75,000 people. And I love my job.
Yeah. Bowling Green's like the fastest growing city.
It is. It's the fastest growing city in the state of Kentucky, and 16% of our population is foreign born. So it is an incredibly diverse community, and it's a really beautiful thing to be part of.
Does that create some challenges?
It definitely does. In the Bowling Green Elementary School, there's over 100 first languages spoken.
Wow.
We recently got approved to have bilingual certification pay for our public serving employees, so that those that work for the city that are willing to translate for the public can take a test and get certified and get bonus pay for helping to translate with the public, which has been a huge help, and we're really glad that we're going to be able to start offering that.
Yeah, that's a great incentive.
Yeah.
So what do you think is kind of when it comes to benefits, is there one that stands out that people want to know about first? Like what's the healthcare or what's the...
The city of Bowling Green is a self-insured entity, which is a huge bonus, especially with pulling people in. If you can get employees to understand what that means anyway, it's a huge benefit.
Yep.
To be able to create and manage our own plan and kind of make our own rules about what we want to cover, and to really always be able to help people in the way that we want to be able to help our people.
Oh, that's great, because it's flexible.
Yes.
What you offer. What about challenges? Like what are some of the benefit challenges? Because I know it's just getting harder and harder to serve everybody.
It is, especially when you've got one preemie and it's $1 million baby. That just wrecks your plan for an entire year. And then people are complaining about premiums going up. And I'm like, guys, the world is just getting more expensive.
Yeah.
Like inflation hits everything, especially medical costs.
Yeah.
And it's hard to continue to offer that high level of care when everything costs 3 times more than what it did 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Well, speaking of the world changing and inflation, how are you guys dealing with that when it comes to pay, compensation?
So we recently, just July 1, our board passed a new pay scale across the board that brought our minimum hourly wage up to $20 an hour for our employees. And that was over I don't even know how much that increased everything. It was a 12 to 15% raise for every full-time employee for the city, for 500 people. And in no way did I ever think that was going to pass.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a nice dream, but it happened. And I really think that's going to be a huge way for us to keep employees going forward, because
retention and recruiting.
We were losing a lot of people to the private sector just on pay, and hopefully we'll be able to keep some more of our good talent now.
Yeah. Well, you're fortunate to be in Bowling Green because it's growing. That tax base is growing.
Yes.
You can keep paying people and keep competitive with the benefits. And honestly, sounds like they're lucky to have you too. So
I love what I do. I love being able to be helpful to my community in whatever way I can be.
Well, thanks for jumping on our mini podcast, Kirsten.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to the Workforce Therapy Files. We hope you learned something new, and we're thankful for the time that you spent with us today. If there's a topic you'd like us to discuss, reach out to us. Our contact information's listed in the show notes. Until next time, keep your head up.